everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're getting into some more combi stuff. As you can see, I'm just chucking a bit of sound deadening in the back and the sides and floor while I talk over the top. It's just a bit of sound deadening to, just take a bit of that drumming away. From what I've been told, you need to cover 40 to 60%. You can go over the top and cover everything, but in the past I haven't found it does any extra, especially in later on. I'm going to be covering it in like a mass loaded vinyl and then some storage or some wood and stuff like that. So going over the top is really not going to help me. But yeah, for now I think this is going to be pretty good. The rest of this episode we're going to jump into getting the sliding door on, doing a bit of polishing, windscreen, all that good stuff, and hopefully going to start to get it closed up. So yeah, stay tuned and thanks for watching. So, it is next day. I've moved the combi outside, the sliding door there, I have the rear hatch door in the back there. Here we go, so I've got all the nice clean parts. I just gave them a bit of a tidy up. I do have 3 rear hatch catch locks? Whatever they're called. Rear hatch locks. I'm not 100% which one I need, and then there's also 2 different, so they've got this one and the longer one. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I need the short one, but I got both. I don't know how I've ended up with so many locks, but I got them. And so once I put this piece in, which is the rear catch, I can work out which one I need. I'm pretty sure it's a short one, but I got both there anyway. And then the reason I got the third one is because this one has the broken smaller bit, and I think this one looks a little bit nicer than... Oh, actually, there's a third, because this one is really long compared to that one. So, out of whichever one it is, I should be able to cobble it together. Rear mechanism for the slide mechanism with all the cables and everything. Yeah, so I think I've got everything here. So we're going to do a time lapse, and hopefully I might be able to chuck some glass in it. So let's give it a go. Okay, so sometime later, I stuffed up this whole episode. I don't know what I did or how I did it, but I think I formatted an SD card that had all the footage or time lapse for this episode on it. I'm really sorry. So you jumping to me just doing the other parts, I really apologise. All nice and on. I turned my camera off and then I realised I had to do this bit and that bit. So they're both on. They're not tight because I've got to kind of adjust it when I'm on the car. I chucked the pieces on the car, which I'll show you in a second, but I'm just going to move this out of the way, bring the van in over here, and chuck the door. Sliding door is really nice, except the windows are a little bit backwards to what I wanted. I wanted them the other way, but because of these drainage holes down the bottom here, they have to go this way. Well, this one has to go this way. This one I put upside down. Yes, I know it's upside down, but I haven't got another one that's the opposite, and yeah, it'll work for now. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I like this window, where it is, or whatever it does. But yeah, so the door's opening much nicer, and it's just locking in. I don't have to wiggle it around. Whoops, sorry about the light. But the only thing is, this window, I'm going to have to make a new window catch something, because otherwise every time I open the door, I'm going to have to turn the lock. So that's locked, and then as you close it, it runs into there. And what I'm thinking is, if we can see it, I'll taper this back edge along here, so because it'll sit along there, cut it a little bit shorter, and it should miss everything. But for now, I've got to open it and lock it in position. But with a bit of a slam, it sits nice. So I've still got to adjust some of the rollers and everything down the bottom, but pretty happy. And hopefully going to get this headliner out of the way. So I bought a dual cab headliner because I don't know why. The single cab was about 3 times the price, and I was like, I'll make it work. And by the looks of it, it should work. So I did get it, and I pretty much cut it in half. I put the bows in the top, and it kind of sits there. So today we are gonna jump in to do that. So there's a few little bits we've got to do first. On the top up here, I just got to do a quick little polish and sand, just because when I taped it up, you can probably see there it kind of like the paint kind of lapped up a little bit. So just gonna clean that edge up. What else? Oh, and I have bought this. So this is, they call it a child's cot, but it's pretty much just a hammock that sits in the top of here. So you put 4 little brackets on, 2 on the A pillars, 2 on the B pillars. These little fellas, and they sit like that on the pillars, and then you put a little the canvas thing across the top, and it gives you like a child's cot. So people up to, I think it's like 60 kilos, actually it might even be less, I think it's like 40 kilos, can lie across the top here after take the headrests off. And I want to put those in before I put the windscreen in, so hopefully we can get all that done today, and possibly maybe the windscreen. So let's jump into it. So first up, I'm gonna jump up here. I got some 1500 sandpaper and some 2000, and I'm just gonna see if I can take the top of that bad paint off there, and give it a little polish and see how it looks. Okay, just a little bit of a polish. It's not too bad. Like, it's come out much nicer than it was. It's got a bit of shine to it, and it's not got that excess paint on the top. So now I'm just gonna film as a time lapse because I don't really know what I'm doing, and then I'll explain what I did afterwards. It might help some people if they're doing the same job. I'm just filming it because it's what I'm doing. I bought a heap of like bulldog clips, or what do they call them? Fold back clips. And yeah, so I'll put them, as I pull this around, I'll pull it on there and hold it in place. But before I do that, I'll cover this all the way along here and a little bit on the inside with the contact adhesive, and then see how it goes. But also, one tip I will say is, say like under here where your sorry, everything's upside down. Where your sun visor and your mirror and then your other sun visor go, is just to put a screw in them, so that when you pull this up and you're trying to look for the holes, instead of trying to stab a heap of holes into the roof liner that don't really work, you can kind of find exactly where they go. So I'll put those in, put some contact adhesive on, and yeah, so let's see what happens. okay job. I'm mostly happy with it. So everything's pretty good other than this part here and that part there. So I'm hoping I can get a little bit of heat into it and shrink it back. But yeah, the rest of it's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. I chucked the 2 mounts in the front, as I was talking about. It's a real pain in the ass job because the screws they give you are horrible. So don't use those screws. So now the window. So I have my windscreen, which I've already rubbered up. I'm going to chuck some wire in it, run around the edge, tape it onto the windscreen, place it in, and pull the lip around. So let's see how this goes. And that's going to be a wrap, guys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we're going to get into hopefully cleaning up the roof stuff and getting it all ready to put the pop top and that kind of stuff back in. Yeah, please like and subscribe. It really helps. I'm really trying to grow the channel and I need a few more likes, please. That'd be really appreciated. But yeah, have a great day, great night, great evening, great morning, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace.